welcome back to Maisie Makes with me, Maisie, and my cameraman Dave.
Hello.
Hi,
Hold on,
Dave.
let's see if we can see me. Hello.
Hello everyone. Okay, so we're doing quick videos for you every other day throughout this lockdown period so you guys can have some fun and learn. And today we are making this. I think we're making our very own solar system and rocket ship going underneath. Much fun. So let's get started. Here are the materials you're gonna need.
Coat hanger, paper, some tubes, kitchen foil, glue, pens and pencils, and some sort of string.
Okay, so first thing I need to do is draw my sun. So I've got a piece of paper here.
Oh, it's a big sun.
Big sun. The sun is a massive star actually. The sun is not a planet. And basically all our planets, that's all 8 planets in our solar system, and the dwarf planets at the end, which includes something called Pluto. We'll talk about that in a bit. They all orbit our sun. So I've got my sun, but I'm actually going to colour in the background black because the sun is in space. Okay guys, so we've got our sun, and now what we're going to do is we're going to draw out our different planets so we can hang them below our sun in their orbital order. Ooh, big word. So yeah, we're going to make sure that we put our planets in order of their orbit, so that's as they go round the sun. The first planet I'm going to draw is Mercury. Mercury is quite a tiny planet. The next one I'm going to draw is Venus. Venus is a bit bigger. Okay, next is us. It's the Earth, and we're actually bigger than these 2 planets as well. So drawing Mars now. Mars is actually a bit tinier than Earth. Next is Jupiter. Jupiter is a massive, really big planet in the solar system. So we're going to draw this really big planet. So Saturn is also quite big, and that's the next planet. And Saturn has these really cool rings. Okay, so the next planet we're drawing here is Uranus. Now, as you can see, my planets aren't actually to scale, but that doesn't matter because it's hard to do. Just as long as you get the outline of them, that's fine. But yeah, this next planet we're going to draw is just a little bit smaller than Saturn, but it's actually bigger than Earth. And so the last planet we're going to do is Neptune. So I'm going to draw Neptune here. I've given it some space because Neptune actually has a ring. And lastly, I'm going to draw a little dwarf planet here. Now, this little dwarf planet is called Pluto. Now, all these planets here, taking this one out, are planets. They are known as planets. But this one here, Pluto, is called a dwarf planet, and that's because it's tiny and it sits on the end of the system. Okay, so now we're gonna cut them out. You might need an adult to help you. Okay, here we go, ready? Okay, so we take our coat hanger, flip it over, and we make sure we get our sun, and we're going to pop that underneath like this. Then I'm just going to take some sticky tape and stick my picture to the back. Then we take our wool and we get a long piece of it. You can use string as well. And then we tie that wool to the bottom of the coat hanger like this. You should get something like this. And this bit is what we're going to put all our planets on. So we've got Mercury here, trim a bit of edges off, but you might want an adult to help you with this because you don't want to cut the string. We've got Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and this one is quite tricky. It's our dwarf planet Pluto. So you probably will need an adult to help with this one. It's quite fiddly. I'm going to take my scissors. So guys, you should be left with something like this. So for a rocket, there are a few things you could use around the house. You could use these, although these come from toilet rolls and they might not be available right now. But if you do have some, they're quite useful. Or something like a toothpaste box. Or you could always make something. So say you wanted a round shape like that. Grab a piece of paper, roll it up, pop some sellotape on the end there, and you've got something. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is cover them in kitchen foil. Now if whoever's looking after you doesn't have kitchen foil in the cupboard or can't give you kitchen foil because they might be running out of it and need it, you could always colour them in. And get my glue. If you haven't got glue, don't worry, you could always sellotape it on. Tuck that. So I've got 2 of these. The next thing I'm going to do is create something to put on the top of my rocket. To do that I need a piece of paper and I'm going to use something round to draw around. Now I'm using some sellotape. You can use anything, a bowl, anything you can find. Draw around it and cut it out. Okay, so I've got my 2 discs. As you see, I've coloured them in a little bit as well. Now what we do is we take our scissors and we make a cut to the centre, like that. You might need some adults help with this. You pop it together and it creates a cone. You pop a little bit of sticky tape here. I'm going to stick them on top like this. And you might need some adult help. And now we need some flames and a window, I think. For the flames, just take 2 colours like this and pop on your top piece of paper and draw some wavy lines. Okay, so I'm actually going to pop this in the bottom of my rocket and then I'm going to stick some sellotape on the back. Now they're starting to look a bit more like rockets and we're going to draw a window and someone in our rocket. And who's going to be driving my rocket? I think I'm going to put me in one of them and I'm going to put Dave in the other one. And you can take as much time as you want doing this. I've cut us 2 out and now I'm just going to glue us on with some glue stick. All I'm going to do is take my other creation and I'm going to stick them on the back. And that's it. Well done, makers. You've done it again. You've made a really cool make today with me. And we've learnt a lot about our solar system while doing it. For more on the solar system, there'll be a follow-up video for this if you're taking part in the stay-at-home scrapbook challenge with me, where we'll learn a tiny bit about each planet. See you there. And remember, come back soon for more Maisie's Makes.